What do I say to you? That was hot. That's our little segue into Mastodon. So
yeah,
background number. Yeah, dude, that was hot.
And you know what? At the time we went to this concert, guys, we're gonna get into the whole concert experience. Yes, we're late as fuck. We know we're late.
That happened in July 3rd to be exact. Yeah. And it's now October.
Yeah. Shout out to Brann, man.
Yeah, Brann, the drummer, hooked us up, man. Super cool dude, man.
Dope,
so
man.
Thanks for watching again. You know, Las Vegas, back with another one. I'm Ryan, my man
man,
George.
shout out to the free thinkers, all that good stuff. Yeah, y'all know the drill.
Exactly. So we want to just kind of talk to you guys about the concert, man. The concert was dope. Brann hooked us up. We're gonna do a couple snippets of a couple songs that we thought were fire.
Yeah,
we thought that
we really enjoyed.
It was off the chain, and
we're gonna go back to those songs. We haven't really heard them on record. You know what I mean? So we heard the songs for the first time at the concert. So it's gonna be interesting to see how these songs sound when we're hearing them on record. You know what I mean? Because live,
yeah, it was crazy. It was
live, the songs that
another level.
Yeah, dude.
Another level.
We're gonna pick. Really impressed us live.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
And we got a lot of stuff we're gonna give away this video.
Yes.
So
Brann hooked us up.
Yes.
Brann hooked us up with some stuff, man. Some stuff that he said was actually pretty difficult to obtain if you were just like a fan just trying to get certain things.
Yep.
He hooked us up with some stuff from the stash, some albums, some other things like that we're gonna give away to you guys.
So just to kind of give you a little sample, we're giving away this. This is a puzzle. Giving away this. I don't know what that is. I think it's a coaster, but it's a big ass coaster if that's a coaster. So I don't know.
Ain't no goddamn coaster.
Yeah.
And the puzzle, getting back to the puzzle, this is from the Crack the Sky album.
Yes.
Right? So I think that's dope.
Yep.
I think that's a cool sort of collector's item for you guys. And I should be a fan of puzzles. Not so much these days.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? But back in the day, I used to put some puzzles together, man. Those complex, like, couple thousand piece puzzles. So this would be really cool.
Your mom just gave that shit to you just so you can get out of here.
Yeah, shut the hell up.
We've got album Black Mountain here.
That's
I don't know if that's a little too high there, so we got that. Asleep in the Deep, which is a fire-ass album art on this. I don't even, it looks cool.
All of their album art
Yeah.
is pretty phenomenal, guys.
Super cool. So we're giving away that.
A lot of cool stuff, man, that he sent us. Of course, we're keeping things for ourselves. You know what I mean? We're not giving everything away.
And they gave us the whole VIP treatment, man. Brann really took care of
us up.
Oh, man. Real good dude, man. We had our own little VIP section up there, man. People actually recognized us. We thought we were somebody.
And you know what's funny, though? You know what's funny about this guy, man? People would come up to us and he's like, oh, I'm not famous.
Yeah. I'm not
famous.
And shout out to Steven, right? I think his name was
Steven,
that recognized us. That was super dope.
Yeah. We're gonna put your info in the back, man. Your Instagram info in the back.
And then what was his boy's name?
Lil Mike.
Lil Mike.
Shout out to Lil Mike. That sounds like I'm making this shit up.
I'm telling you.
Lil Mike.
And special shout out goes to James motherfucking Murray, man.
Yeah, man.
That's my guy, man. He really kind of watched us from when we were a really small channel, man. And he actually recognized me from my day job. So he actually went with us to the actual event. So shout out to James Murray.
Shout out to James, man. James is real cool, man.
Yeah,
Big Gojira fan too, so you know I rock with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we wish that we could kind of have footage for you guys. We wish we can go into detail and talk to you about the footage and have that playing in the background. But quite frankly, man, we were just taking everything in.
I was drunk. So.
Yeah, I was a little lit too. I was a little lit too.
Know, and I thought I was recording, and then I was like, yeah, I got the footage. And I looked back, I'm like, damn, I just had the phone in the air with no footage.
It was shitty.
Yeah.
It was shitty. And then me, I was like recording the ground, had it in my pocket on, like it just wasn't good enough footage for us to kind of put it up, guys.
We just didn't look good as a team, as a unit.
Yeah,
you know?
we weren't looking good. Shout out to Kevin.
Yeah.
So we were really fixated also on just taking everything in. It was our first metal show, and I gotta tell you, man, when you go to a metal show live, like you guys have said to us in the comments, it really is a different experience. You know what I mean?
And and people are very respectful. Too. I mean, because we don't really know about the genre, and people were very respectful. They were like, "Oh man, yeah, man, check this out." Oh, telling you about it, giving you some backstory to it. It was just a very enjoyable experience that I have never experienced before at a concert.
And you just got to see the musicianship at a different vantage point, man. I mean, it was it's really interesting to see it up close and personal. To really see Brann to me was amazing. To be able to drum like that at that level
and sing,
in key. You know what I'm saying? Because you can sing, but having it in key is a different story when you're putting these complex drum patterns.
Use his whole brain.
Yeah,
I think that's what I call people like that. They can do two different things at one time. Like you use your whole brain.
Right. Yeah. So we appreciated the energy. We appreciated the different level of intensity. There was like a mosh going on. That was the first mosh that I saw in person. I almost got up in here. Right.
No, hell no.
But the intensity, just the musicianship, to see it up close and personal was really, really dope. it just gives you an all new appreciation for what these guys are capable of doing, man. It shows the talent. Really, it really magnifies the talent. You know what I mean? And I think that Primus, we didn't really get into Primus too much, guys, because people were coming up to us. So when Primus was performing, we would kind of we got a little bit of footage, but then people would come up to us and say, hey, lost to Vegas. And it kind of took us off.
But they brought it home, though. They brought it home. I remember they got it in. I know they did a good ass job. Because I remember a couple times, like, man, what is that? You know?
Yep.
So
in between people coming up to us and us kind of having these side conversations, we would kind of get glimpses of Les Claypool doing this thing, for example, really playing his ass off. So from what we remember, Primus was good. Plus we were drinking. So at that point in time, you know, so we were kind of getting prepared to go backstage and meet up with Brann and everyone else, which is really cool as well. Yeah. Because Primus was backstage, Brann was backstage, chefing it up on a barbecue.
Yeah, he was cooking burgers and brats and all types of shit. You know, even though he gave me a raw brat, but he made another one though.
It was funny because I was like, do you want to say that, bro? Like, just take the brat, bro. Just take the brat.
No, but he remade me another one. It was funny though. It was just funny the way that whole, because I didn't want to say anything, but I was like, man, I can't eat that. He's like, what's going on over there? He said, you need another one? I'll make you another one. I was like, oh, okay, man. And I'm like, don't you
dare question Brann from Mastodon's barbecuing skills.
I was like, don't you guys got people to cook for you? He's like, man, I don't trust people to cook for me, man. So
yeah. No, but the food was great.
It was excellent.
Excellent food.
Excellent, man.
And
excellent whole experience, man. It was just dope.
Yeah, from start to finish, guys. I mean, we're giving you a very sort of condensed version of it, man. But just all in all, the fact that, you know, dude, just two dudes in a room, you know what I mean, making videos. We were able to get the attention of a Grammy Award-winning band, Mastodon.
Absolutely.
The drummer, who is one of the best drummers in the game, man. For him to take notice, man, and be so gracious to invite
reach
us
out. Yeah.
Even when we didn't think, you know, in terms of what we thought about the music, even if it wasn't like the most positive reviews on the music, for him to just look beyond that and say, you know what, I like what you guys are doing. You know, I think I believe in what you guys are doing, bringing people together, broadening your horizons. For him to still invite us out after that shows the character of the guy, man.
Huge character.
And I didn't feel anything. I didn't feel uncomfortable. I didn't feel like there was any ulterior motives or anything weird like that. From the time we got there until we left, it was just a great experience, man.
All the way around, man.
And it makes us want to go to more concerts.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And I think that that's a success. You know what I mean? Because it's more than getting into metal and taking this journey is more than just listening to a few songs. You want to try to get immersed in the culture.
Yep, absolutely.
When I leave and go to a different country, I don't stay on a resort.
I do.
At least the whole time. At least if my hotel's on a resort, I'm going off the resort. And I want to become immersed in the culture. That's how you learn. That's how you grow as a person. You learn more about the culture, right?
You're right, George. You're right. I got to broaden my horizons, guys. So you guys are getting a glimpse of how closed-minded I am when it comes to traveling. Because I've heard so many horror stories about so many different things, and you know I watch hostile movies and shit. I don't want to be involved.
Yeah, you gotta move smartly, man, when you're away from home, man. But the point I'm making, man, is that you want to get immersed in any culture.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? That's how you expand your mind. So that's kind of what we want to start doing. Going to different metal shows and country shows. Yeah, because Zach Brown Band actually reached out to us and invited us out to a show that we were unable to attend as well. So we want to keep expanding our horizons, man. This has kind of motivated us even more, just this positive experience to kind of keep getting out there, keep pushing on through the journey. Yep. So shout out to Brann. And we're going to get into a few songs that we really enjoyed when we were there. Man. Like Ryan, when we first cut the video on, what was it? What Do I Say?
Yeah,
What Do I Say from Ember City album. They played that song?
Yeah, we were like, that was cool. That breakdown, that chorus.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, so that grabbed our ear, that caught our ear rather, and Steambreather caught our ear. So we're really going to be paying attention to how these songs sound just on record versus the studio versions versus hearing them live. That's really what I'm going to try to get out of it. But live though, fire. So first we're gonna get into Steambreather first. Let's get into it. Mastodon, Steambreather. Live though.
Running outside the NASCAR lines, you know I see you all in white. Climbing inside the cosmic eye, never again.
Good melody too.
Crushing it.
so cold
That's hot.
right there. Golly, I
I
love
wish this
that.
was the first song we listened to.
Yeah. Golly, I love how that groove comes back.
Back in.
Oh man.
The way they transition back into that groove is crazy. But I love the melody because it looks like it's Brann and Troy Sanders the same in the chorus, sort of harmonizing it as well. So I love Brann's vocal, and this guy is killing the drums while singing at the same time.
Yes.
Which is crazy, man.
Crazy, man.
And I like those foundation riffs too.
Dirty.
You know what I'm saying?
Live, when we were listening to that live, that was like, you felt that shit in your heart. It was just clean and just, it was, the only word that comes to mind is just raw. It was just like boom, boom.
You felt the power.
Yeah, you felt that.
You felt the power, and that's the thing about Mastodon that I have to be a little bit critical of, is that it doesn't come across the same way on their albums. I feel like they're lacking in the production department, because we've heard. Guys, I mean, it's not just it being live. We've heard a lot of albums where it sounded crisp. Like, when we do Gojira, we do certain bands, that shit sounds crystal clear.
Yes.
Now, I know that you guys said that some bands prefer that sort of garage sound, that muddied sound.
Right.
But it just, to me, comes off muffled, and it's hard for me to even appreciate what's happening in the music, because I can't really hear it as clearly as I would like to hear it.
The word that comes to mind is analog versus stereo. Analog didn't sound bad, and it doesn't mean that the production was bad. It's just not as clear as stereo, And I don't know if, because when you listen to a CD titles prides himself on lossless music, right? That you can listen to the song the way the artist was intended for you to hear it. Like if you were in the audience listening to him live, right? And I think that that's kind of what we're talking about here. It doesn't sound like it's as clear as it would be live.
Live, it sounded crystal clear, and you were able to hear everything that was happening in the music. When we listen to this, to me, it sounds like whoever produced this, it doesn't sound as clear. It doesn't even sound, to me, completely mastered. I think there's different levels of
I get
production.
it.
But the bottom line is, man, when we heard this song live, it was a lot more impactful.
Yes.
Just because I can hear everything. I can hear the drums coming in, and it was just more powerful. You know what I mean? And even comparing this to other songs we've heard in the same position that we're in now. You know what I mean? When we listen to some stuff from Pink Floyd, even older bands, their music sounds like it was, I don't know if it was remastered, it just sounds clearer. So I can hear what's happening in the music.
Yeah.
With Mastodon, I feel like Brann's drumming gets drowned out. Like, even on Oblivion, I'm like, damn, I listened to Oblivion again, and I'm like, Brann was actually going on.
Getting in it.
But it was to me, muffled. It felt like it was like something was covering the sound of his drums or something like that. So that's my personal critique on Mastodon. I just feel like the studio music doesn't really do their music justice.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, I agree with you. This will make the playlist.
Playlist.
Because I know the other song didn't. The Oblivion.
The other two songs. So that's playlist, and the chorus, I love the melody in the chorus, the harmonization between Brann and Troy in the chorus.
Yeah.
We just like this song. One thing that I did notice though about Steambreather is that it definitely didn't feel as progressive.
Like proggy.
Yeah, as progressive as Oblivion or Blood and Thunder, the other options, what I mean? Because we were just, some of those transitions just seemed sharp to us, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It may be incredibly technically sound, but the way it sounded to us, it just felt sharp.
Yes.
That's kind of, I feel like that was both of our sort of critique for that song. So the Steambreather was probably a little bit more traditional, and I'm sure Mastodon fans probably wouldn't like those songs as much.
Yeah.
Doesn't really showcase as much skill and technical ability to do those songs. But obviously for people who are still kind of making their way into metal, man, it's stuff like that's just going to appeal to us more. So Steambreather, that groove, crazy. All right, so let's get into the next one.
So next one is Ember City, right?
Ember City, man.
And that's the one that we heard. What do I say to you? That's the shit.
That's the shit. All right, so let's get into Ember City. Let's see how Ember City sounds. The
recorded
studio version sounds versus the live version.
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
He's going crazy. That was smooth. The way that came in. Now, George, to your point, man, I didn't mean to cut you off. To your point, man, I really heard the distinction right there between live and recorded version, because when they initially first started this song live, you could clearly hear each instrument independently. You can hear the detail. You can hear that boom, 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 and then Brann is going crazy at this intro.
Yeah.
That I don't know if I really would have heard, or really, I don't want to say I wouldn't have heard that, but I think it would have taken a backstage.
Yeah.
It would have really took the back seat, you know? And it's crazy because he is going nuts. I mean, it's just phenomenal.
It just doesn't do him justice.
And then the way that this song started, and then how the groove progressively came in, that was crazy.
But I want to do a video of him individually drumming, just almost like he's, in a room or something like that in the studio.
Right.
So we can really see what he's doing. You know what I mean? Because again, I just think that the studio versions, for whatever reason, I feel like it clouds his ability. Just from my opinion. You know,
it doesn't take anything away from anyone else. Because everyone's getting busy.
Everybody's doing their thing, but clearly here, the drumming is it's on some other shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
All right, let's get back to it, guys. That was sick. This shit live?
Yeah, this is on another level, dude.
This shit live is really
on another
crazy.
level. Dude, and Brann said that. He stated that to us when he reached out to us. He's like, man, I really wish you guys can check us out live because I think you'll have a new appreciation for the music. And I would recommend everyone check them out. If you're a Mastodon fan or you're a heavy metal fan in general, check out a Mastodon concert.
And there's a lot of people getting into heavy metal through us.
Yes.
For everybody that's new to heavy metal, that's going on this journey with us, that's being open-minded and trying to expand their horizons musically, we highly recommend that you check out a heavy metal concert, man.
Yeah.
So we wanted to touch on those songs because those definitely are the two songs that stuck out to us.
Absolutely.
Now, I don't know if we like everything we heard.
Exactly.
We gotta keep it real on this channel.
Yep.
We're not that compromised.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but it just showed us, man, that there's a different side of metal when it's live. There's a different side of taking a band in and receiving the music when you see it live. So all in all, we had a great time, man. Shout out to Brann for the invite. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, man, super cool.
Look forward to doing some other things for Mastodon. Like I said, we might even do a video of just Brann getting off as well.
Yeah,
because I'm really impressed with it. Y'all know how I am with drumming.
Yeah.
Ryan likes drumming too, but I love drumming. Shout out to Steven again for the people that were there. It was another gentleman, Lil Mike, and the dude that rode. I think he made videos on YouTube with BMX bikes. I forgot his name. He was with Lil Mike. And Steven, shout out to you, my man. Sorry, we can't remember everybody's name.
Yep, and my man James Murray. And shout out to you guys, our patrons, man. You're gonna get early access as usual to this video.
That's right.
And now we're on to the giveaways. Yeah. So we're gonna do something kind of fun, man, and going forward with Patreon as we start to give away more things. We're gonna do code words, and the code word for this one is gonna be what, George?
Cat Daddy. I just want to see people type Cat Daddy. When you hear Cat Daddy, you just laugh. So we're gonna post code word. That's gonna be our post, and underneath that post, the first 3 people to comment Cat Daddy. we're gonna split this up and do some giveaways and give you the stuff that we kind of mentioned earlier on in the video, guys.
Yeah, man.
We'll mail that to you. We'll DM you for your address, and we'll just mail it to you. So you guys can have that. So
exactly.
Be fun. Good way to get you guys involved
and show appreciation.
Yep.
Because we do appreciate you guys.
Absolutely. So. You know what I'm saying? So that's the end of the video, guys. Again, shout out to Brann. Shout out to everybody that was that came up to us, man, introduced themselves at that concert. We had a great time. That's the end of the video, guys. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And also, guys, check out our Patreon channel. The link will be in the description. It will allow you to get early access to our content. I'm George. That's Ryan. Lost to Vegas.
We're out.